Red Squad, guys, I'm back. I just did the USA versus Panama reaction, man. It got so hot in here. My shirt was wet, so I had to change clothes. I had to change everything. But I'm back to do Europe, guys. They had a lot of action today. 3 groups had action today. But I know Group I was watching a lot of Group I matches today. I was watching the Spain. I saw a little bit of the Italy versus Macedonia game. And guys, I'm not sure of the final results for most of these games, but let's get into the reactions for UEFA. Okay, so there was actually Group D, Group G, and Group I. So that's Group, let me get this right. Group D, Group G, and Group I. Group G, no, Group D, Group G, and Group I. Okay, let's start with Group D. So, Group D, Serbia versus... Oh, no, don't tell me this. Serbia and Austria. Serbia 2, Austria 3. This is a big shock. This is a big shock because I could... This, what? What? No. I'm not seeing this right. I'm not seeing this right. But 3-2 win for Austria. And it puts Group D in a spot of butter. This is ridiculous. But Serbia scored first through Milijovic. And then Bergstella. Guido Bergstella. I didn't know he was Austrian, but he plays for Schalke and he turned Schalke fortunes around last season. Guido Bergstella, I like that guy. Then Marko Arnautovic scored in the 76th minute, and then Serbia equalized through Nemanja Matic, and then Louis Schwab scored in the 89th minute to give Austria the win. I did not see this game, guys. I did not watch any Group D matches, so I'm just reacting to the results. So 3-2 for Austria. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. Serbia lost the game. I predicted Serbia will win this game, but guys, Austria can no longer qualify for the World Cup. So they really kind of messed things up for Serbia, who would have qualified for this, for Russia with a win. They would have moved on to 18 points or something like 20 points. But the next match will be Wales versus Georgia, and I did predict that Wales will win this game, and they did. 1-0. 1-0 for Wales, and that's a really good result for the Welsh team. They are on 17 points, 1 point behind Serbia. Wow, really good job for Wales. So they're sitting in the 2nd place spot. Republic of Ireland, I catch a little bit of that game. They were winning that game. They won 2-0 versus Moldova, a game they were expected to win. So that wrapped it up for Group D. So the Group D results are the standing, the table. Serbia at the top, 18 points. Wales 2nd, 17 points. Republic of Ireland 3rd, 16 points. Austria, Georgia, Moldova could no longer qualify for the World Cup. But Austria did really well to come back to beat Serbia. And that has put Serbia's World Cup qualification in a spot of butter. Their next match, Serbia, will be versus Georgia. So that's a great sign for them. They have 18 points. So they should clinch 1st place still, unless they go to Georgia and mess up, because Georgia has 5 points. They're not like Moldova, who have 2 points. So the first game between Serbia and Serbia and Georgia were 3-1 for Serbia. So Serbia will expect to win this game, but I'm not doing predictions right now. But I was just going a little ahead of myself. So Serbia should be safe. Wales will play the Republic of Ireland, and that's going to be a potential final. That's going to be a potential final for the 2 neighbors. I was going to say Great Britain, but Ireland is not part of Great Britain anymore. But Wales versus Ireland set up a potential final. Winner takes all. Go to see who will go on to the second round. But guys, they are not guaranteed because they have to be the best of 8 runners-up to qualify to play the second round. So, let me leave that there. Let's go on to the next group, which is Group G. And Spain has qualified for the FIFA World Cup in Russia. Congratulations, Spain. I know there's a little bit of controversial stuff going on in Spain between Spain and Catalonia. And, you know, the Catalonians saying they're not part of Spain and whatnot. But congratulations to Spain. They have an unbeaten record. 8 out of 9. They have won. They drew 1. And they are qualified for Russia. 25 points. 5 points clear of Italy. Spain played they played Albania, and I did predict that they will beat Albania. I can't remember the margin that I predicted because I made a long prediction video, but I did predict that they will beat Albania, and they did. They defeated them in both legs. The first leg was a 2-0 away victory for Spain, and congratulations to España. Next match, Italy versus Macedonia. Guys, I predicted that this game would be a draw. I said it would be a 0-0 draw, but it was a 1-1 draw. When I tuned into this game, Italy was 1-0 up. They were 1-0 up for most of the game. And yes, they were 1-0 up for most of the game. They scored in the 40th minute. Giorgio Chiellini. I did not know who scored the goal, but I know they were ahead. And I was like, okay, things are looking good for Italy. If they had won this game, Spain wouldn't have qualified yet. But in the 75th minute, Alexander Tchaikovsky scored to put Macedonia level and give Dominic the right prediction. So 1-1. The Italian team hasn't been impressing me at all. I don't know. They don't have that attacking style of play and that flair. They just play a lot of boring football, in my opinion. They're not a bad team. They're a good team. 2006 World Cup winners. Very good team. Quality players. You know, they have a great league, Syria. But I don't know, man. I don't know. They just lack the, you know what I'm saying, the spark. Like the spark that Spain has. They just lack that spark. So Italy sits second and they go on to the second round. Undoubtedly. But guys, they can be one of the big teams to miss 2018 Russia. They can be. Because the second round is not going to be easy. You come up against one of those teams like Slovakia or even, say, Croatia. But they might not meet Croatia because of the rankings and all of that. But they come up against one of the lesser ranked teams. And they can see their World Cup hopes sink. They can see it sink. So, the next match in this group, which is Group G, was Israel versus Liechtenstein. I did predict a win for Israel, and they did go on to win. I caught a few minutes of this game, but I wasn't really interested in watching this game, so I just moved on. I was just going through channels, man. I was just going through channels. I have this great app, guys, that I watch all the games that's streaming. Like, it's amazing. Plus, I got 2 phones, so I keep, you know. So, Israel defeated Liechtenstein and go up to 12 points. So, the table reads Spain 25 points, Italy 20 points, Albania 13, Israel 12, Macedonia 8, and Liechtenstein 0 points. They have lost all their games. So, they're just like San Marino, who have lost all their games. Malta drew 1 game, so they're not in that club, but they are 0 points. So, we go on to the next group, which is my favorite group, Group I. I love this group. And I love Iceland. If you don't know this, I'm fascinated with this country, Iceland. I covered Iceland in a few videos. I put them in my 32 team prediction. And if you want, go back and see that video. That is my most viewed video with almost 50,000 views. And I said, Iceland will be my surprise team to qualify for Russia. I'm not making this up. I made a whole video about Iceland making a debut at the 2018 World Cup in Russia. So I'm not making this stuff up, guys. I'm not making this stuff up at all. When I make a prediction, when I say something, I think about it. I'm not just talking. So let's get into this. Iceland played Turkey away, and I did predict a 1-1 or something. I predict a draw because I was only being fair to the Turkish team. You are home, you're back against the wall and everything, and you know, I was giving you the benefit of the doubt that you will actually play hard and come away with at least 1 point to stay in contention to qualify for Russia. But the Iceland team went out and destroyed. They went out and destroyed Turkey 3-0. What an emphatic victory by Gylfi Sigurdsson, Finn Bogason, and the boys. So Johan Gudmundsson scored in the 32nd minute. And then we had Bjarnason scoring in the 39th minute. And then Arnason scoring in the 49th minute. Most of their names end with son, by the way. Gylfi Sigurdsson, Arnason, Gudmundsson. You get the point, right? Finn Bogason. So, Turkey failed to reply. And I'm telling you, the Turkish team have quality. When I tell you about quality, in my current FIFA 17, yes, I'm still playing FIFA 17. Even though I have FIFA 18 downloaded on my game. My current FIFA 17 international team is Turkey. I'm managing Turkey and they have a lot of talent. I'm talking about, let me tell you guys, they have a lot of big players playing in the big Turkish club. You're talking about the goalkeeper Babachan. You're talking about Seng Tusan, the striker, Arda Turan. We're talking about Ozuka. I know these guys. These guys are rated so high on FIFA. Burak Yilmaz, Kana Erkin, Nuri Sahin. We have Sahin playing for them. And on the bench, we have Toprak. Toprak didn't even start. And you could say it's a lot of selection issues and all of that. They brought in Lucescu as coach to try to, manager, to try to turn things around. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. Is it Lucescu? I could... Wait. I could swear it was Lucescu managing the Turkish team. I might be wrong. But anyways, they have a lot of talent. Emre Moore, Yunus Mali. They have Ozan Tufan. Guys, I think, was Çalhanoğlu even playing this game? Maybe Çalhanoğlu was injured or something. He may have made a difference. But Selçuk Inan, he didn't even play this game. Like, he is an influential player. He was the guy who scored a free kick to put them into Euro 16. I think it's a big crisis going on in Turkey, and they won't qualify for Russia. So I said a lot about that game though. But because I'm really passionate about Iceland making their debut at the 2018 World Cup, I really hope they can. I really hope that they can. Why does my laptop always stick when it's time to go back to where I want to go? But guys, let me go on to the next match in Group I. Group I just love this group. This would be Croatia. This was a big one, guys. I was watching this one also. Croatia versus Finland. Croatia was leading this game. Let me see who scored in this game. I don't really know who scored, but I was watching a piece of the game. Okay, Mario Mandzukic scored in the 52nd minute. And then I was watching the game, and then when I flicked back to the Croatian match, it was 1-1. I was like, no. And I even got to see the goal. And the guy name was Swari or something. He was this young mixed heritage guy, and playing for Finland, and it was like amazing to see. I was like, oh, whoa, how this guy playing for Finland? But he equalized. It was a beautiful goal. The ball came down, and the defender and the attacker who was trying to get the ball missed it. It bounced, and it was volleyed into the net. Bam! 1 point for Croatia. 2 points adrift of group leaders, Iceland. Wow, Iceland is on top of the group. But Croatia have a better goal difference, so Iceland will need to win their next game. And guess what, guys? Guess what? Even before, matter of fact, I'll just save this. Ukraine versus Kosovo. 2-0 Ukraine. I did predict Ukraine win. I don't know the margin I predicted. Next time I have to write these things down. But I did predict that Ukraine will win. And I did mention that Marlos, the Brazilian-born attacker, was granted Ukrainian citizenship, and Shevchenko called him up to the team. Beautiful. I love to see that. There's a few other Brazilians in the Shakhtar Donetsk ranks that could follow the footsteps of Marlos as well, because to be honest, Marlos is a good player, but making Brazil's team is really, really hard. So a lot of players dream to play international football. So I think he made the right choice. Will Ukraine qualify for the World Cup? That is left to be seen. But that rounds out Group I and rounds out all the groups that I covered so far, guys. I covered Group D, Group G, and Group I. But let me talk some more about Group I, guys. Group I, we have Iceland 19 points, Croatia 17 points, Ukraine on 17 points, Turkey on 14 points. Turkey, I think they're out of this. Finland on 8 points, who played spoil sport for most of these teams. Finland was like, you know, the decider for this group. They defeated some of these teams and made Group I really, really tricky. Kosovo only gained 1 point and they would not make it, of course. But let me tell you this. This is where it gets tricky, guys. Iceland plays Kosovo at home. So we know Iceland will qualify for the World Cup. Should I make a video congratulating Iceland already, because they will not lose at home. Their home matches were 3-2 versus Finland, 2-0 versus Turkey, 1-0 versus Croatia, 2-0 versus Ukraine, and against Kosovo, who they defeated 2-1 in their first game. They will win and qualify for the World Cup. Congratulations, Iceland. That's why I'm wearing ice blue. But I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. Croatia, however, will play Ukraine. And guys, this would be a final. This would be a final. A draw would see Croatia clinch it, because Croatia has a better goal difference. But Ukraine, a win would see Ukraine go on to the second round. And this is a home match for Ukraine. But I'm not going to go further, because I'm not going to do predictions until maybe tomorrow for these three groups. So there you have it again, guys. I keep forgetting the groups. Group D, Group G, and Group I. Reaction. May the best teams qualify. Spain has qualified. Serbia, Wales, Republic of Ireland trying to qualify from Group D. And we have Iceland, Croatia, Ukraine, and no, Turkey is out of it. Turkey is out of it because Croatia and Ukraine plays together, and one of those teams shall bow out and go up to the second place to see if there will be one of best 8 second place finishes. But Turkey is out of this. Sorry, Turkey. But Iceland will qualify. But guys, if you enjoyed my reaction, this video has gone on way too long. I spoke so much about Iceland. I love Iceland. I will visit Iceland one day. But if you enjoyed the video, guys, just don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Join this team. This is a team, guys, and it's called Red Squad. But until tomorrow, on my next video, I'd like to say thanks for watching and peace out.